What it do? What it do? It's your boy DJ Nova Fresh. This is Lightning Strike podcast in the building on this. Hey, Brodie, what's today, man?
Make it.
Hey, trying to make it. I'm just trying to make it to Tuesday.
Make it Monday, bro.
Is it barely making it Monday? Just trying to make it. Can the brother make it, bro?
Prayers for Nova, y'all, man. Just keep my boy in your prayers.
Send him good ones too.
You know what I'm saying? My boy in your prayers.
I'm out here thugging on this Monday. Can I make
What's
it, bro?
What's good? Hey, Brodie, Lightning Strike podcast. What's happening? Good people. Welcome to another amazing edition of the most exciting, electrifying podcast on the net. You know what I'm saying? Lightning Strike podcast, LS Boats 15. Like, share, subscribe, comment, follow us on all social media platforms. We on Twitch, we on X, but we not on it.
Not on it.
You feel me? We on Instagram, streaming live on YouTube, streaming live on Facebook, streaming live on TikTok. What's good?
On that TikTok, Brodie?
Yeah, we on the talk, man. As always, kicking it with our people.
I got my people with me. What up, Brian in the building? Mm-hmm. He pulled up. Look at Brian, man. Shout out, Brian.
Shout out, Brian. What's good? How y'all feeling, man? How's everybody weekend? Hop in the chat real quick. Tell us about your weekend. Anything exciting, man? Anything going on out there? Any news going on?
We didn't get Jalen Ramsey. Yeah, they gave up a lot for my boy. I don't. You got older. Like, they got older. Steelers got older. I think they probably like one of the oldest teams in the league right now. Mm-hmm. Brian said he was good and busy. You trade an all-pro safety, a young all-pro safety, because he's under 30. I think he's like 29, for a cornerback. Mm-hmm. I don't think your defense was that bad for you that you needed Jalen Ramsey. And then you overpaid him. They like paid him extra to come there. But I think what they're doing, what I think is because Fitzpatrick's contract is up next year. Mm-hmm. And they didn't want that. They didn't
pay for the lack of production for the price.
Yeah. So Jalen is getting 26 this year, I think, or something. He's getting, it's just, I just didn't,
I feel it.
The Steelers got, I guess, I'm assuming that's their player. Hold on, we got
a call.
Yo, hold on, let me turn it up. Yo, can you hear me?
Yo, what's up?
What's good, man?
What's up? How you doing, bro?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm all out here in South Carolina, man. I finally see you on TikTok.
Oh, appreciate you, man.
What part?
Yeah, I'm all here in Charleston, man.
Okay.
Old Charleston.
Okay, you get you? You get you?
I try my best not to talk like it, but I get mad.
I heard a little bit. Yeah. I had a partner. Yeah, I had a partner that was from South Carolina named Swinton. I forgot Swinton's first name.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, good peoples, man.
Well, y'all there in LA too?
Yeah.
In the area?
Man, yeah, them boys always telling me, man, I'm wrong for room for a team all the way out there.
Nah, you right. What up, Luke? You right for room for a team. Are you coming to any games this year?
Man, I went to the last game I went to was the Jaguars, and you know what happened with that game.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that Jaguars game.
that was my last game I went to. It was close to South Carolina.
We getting our leg back this year. Pull up.
Yeah, for sure, man. I was talking to some of my partners, man, earlier today, and we were talking about like the top 10 draft picks this year. And I was like, yo, tell me who you think will be the best offensive rookie this year. And he named, I think he said Cam Ward, Wilson Loveland, and Ashton Dempsey. And I was like, you see how you didn't say Amari Hampton? I want to get your guys' opinion on Amari Hampton and what you think he can bring to the Chargers team if we use him right.
Bruh, he's dynamic, man. He is a 3-down back for sure because he's just effective in the pass game as the run game, and he's effective in the blocking of the pass game. Like, that's an underrated, undervalued skill set that on film, when you see it, he picks up the block like no other running back that's out there. So that gives Herbert an extra blocker in the box, especially on those long down and distance that we need to get give him some more time in the pocket when you got a running back that you know is going to protect you. We spoke about Hampton last week and his ability for the breakaway speed at the third level. You got comments all over like, oh, Gentry got the breakaway speed. Now, go watch the film, go watch Gentry run, and go watch Hampton run on big breakaway runs and watch who gets caught. It was like, he hit over 222 miles. I'm like, just go watch the film. Go watch the film.
I'm afraid of how Greg Roman can use him. Yeah, Greg Roman's a big run first guy, of course, as we know. But I feel like they're gonna lean more terminology only because he got that power back build. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I think it's gonna be I honestly think just listening to Roman talk, I think he is gonna dig in his bag this year. I don't think he ever had such a bag of weapons like he has now. He had Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson himself was just a weapon. Right. He was a weapon himself, and he was dynamic. So coming into this with, you got Herbert, you got a great group of young core receivers, and then you have 2, possibly 4 running backs that you can choose from in your stable. 2 that you know that are the 1 and 2 punch. Right. So now it's going to be a matter of Roman just letting loose, man. And I think he will. Like, listening to him talk, he said he was limited last year. He was very candid about it. He was very limited. And if you look at it, it was true. J.K. Dobbins was our only running back, and outside of J.K., it was nobody else. And J.K.'s not a power back.
Yeah. That's what Gus was for, and he was barely there.
Yeah. And so you get inside the red zone, and we couldn't finish. We didn't have
at all.
We didn't have top tier tight end play with Disley. He wasn't a pass catching tight end because we were relying on Hurst, who got hurt. So we lost that threat inside the red zone. And then QJ was inconsistent, and then that left teams to double team Ladd, and then nobody else would just catch the ball, or we couldn't run it effective. So we left the red.
Yeah, and I think that's a good thing that we got Trey Harris too. I think he's gonna be a stand-up player too. I think he's going to do good with Herbie. I wanted to see. I don't think Brendan Rice is going to make the roster this year again, but I think Trey Harrison did, and I wasn't a big fan of signing Mike back, but it's not the same Mike that we all saw before. You know, like I think
pre-injury
I was in high school when he. Yeah, I was in high school his first year in Los Angeles, and I'm like, yo, this is like the future for us. And then I just, like you said, injuries happen, man, you know, and so I'm like, he's not going to be that good. He's probably going to be maybe our 4th option, respectfully. Like, I mean, I think it was going to go Ladd, then probably Trey, then Q, and then Mike. I don't see the point of us bringing back Keenan Allen. I think that's already, nobody's going to do that. I think it's too far out for us to do that now, you know. But a lot of people I see on Twitter were saying that we need to bring him back only for like respect-wise, and I'm like, I respect him, but I'm still trying to win games.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. You got to look toward the future. I mean, Keenan is a Charger. Like, he's a forever Charger. One of those guys that got a lot of great memories with him. He did a lot of great things for the franchise, but we also got to be real and realistic that, like, in order for a franchise to win, you can't do things based on emotions and feelings. You got to make sound decisions for the future, even the unpopular ones, even when people are like questioning why you're doing it. Like the Bosa thing, everybody questioned why would you get rid of Bosa? Why would you get rid of a cornerstone of the Chargers defense? $20-something million is a lot of money to pay somebody. 30-something million is a lot to pay somebody for a couple sacks and a whole bunch of offsides and
12 games.
Yeah. Oh, that's what you have to look at.
Yeah, that is a lot of money. Like I said, I got hope in us, man. I hope we can pull it through this year, man. But we're gonna see, man. I really appreciate talking to y'all boys, man.
Yeah, appreciate you, man. Appreciate the call in.
Spread the word out there, man. You got a place.
Yeah, man.
You got a home.
Yeah, for sure, man. Yes, sir.
All right.
All right, bro.
Later. That's true, man. It's gonna be a good dynamic with Hampton and Harris. And I think the good thing about having 2 solid backs is you got 2 solid backs. You ain't got one like we had last year. We seen what happened when you only have 1 running back.
I think regardless, it's, you know, just making smart moves. And however you feel about it, Hampton is the future. You know what I'm saying? Najee is on a 1-year deal. He get a little Isaac. Yeah, we do got a YouTube, bro. It's LS Boats 15 on all social media platforms, not just YouTube. But yeah, he the future. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? He get to learn from Najee, and you know what I'm saying, that might even get eclipsed this season. Just depending on how good he do, he might be the starter by, year's end or whatever the case may be. But moving forward, man, we got a solid running back that's gonna be the future. And this year it's gonna be what it's gonna be. I think a lot of things for him is gonna be easy because of the amount of weapons that are available. And you spoke earlier about Greg Roman and just not having the weapons previous year, and now that he does, I think things like the play action is gonna be like huge. But I think like that check down pass for him is gonna be like so wide open, and so he gonna have so much room to operate because everybody trying to chase Lad, chase Trey Harris wherever they going. And for what it's worth, QJ is still out there somewhere. You know what I mean? Drawing some sort of attention. And I just think at the end of the day, like, they going to get them little check down passes and going to be able to go crazy.
Yep. And that's what you want, man. Like you want the dynamics. This is a good problem to have when you got a whole bunch of talent on your hand. And you can spread the wealth out. You ain't got to put all the load on one person. And it keeps both Najee and Hampton fresh, especially going late into the season. Mm-hmm. And then and the players, in the end of the day, I know the players want the bulk of everything, right? Because that's how you get into the Hall of Fame. That's how you get the All-Pro. That's how you get the incentives.
20 carries, 25 carries.
You want the bulk of the things. But if you look at it, like I was always a firm believer in whatever you give me, I'm gonna be great in that little amount of time. You know what I'm saying? Just be great with those snaps that you get. If you're getting 10 snaps a game, 10 carries a game, or 12 carries a game, be great in those 12 carries. But also be grateful, because when you're playing a lot longer than normal and you're not broken up, then you can look back and say, hey, man, it was a blessing to split those carries, because I didn't have to. I didn't have to.
Postseason.
Could you imagine going back to the 30 carries a game for one person?
And then that, for us in particular, that last, what is it, like 5 games of the season? Mm-hmm. That's some grueling football.
We must win, because
we play the Eagles. We're going to play the Raiders. We're going to play the Broncos. Like, we play Dallas. Like, it's a lot going on that last 5 to 6 games of the season. Like, every week is going to be some pressure. Yep. So,
and the fact that you got 2 phenomenal backs that's coming at you, and then you got possibly 2 more behind them, that's intimidating for defenses, especially when you got an offensive line that's moving earth. It gets late in the season, late in the games, and they still running the ball, man. You like, come on, another one. Here's another one. Brian said, what's your top 3 wide receivers on our team this year prediction?
Lad. After Lad, I'm going QJ. After Q, I'm going Mike. Brian asked me.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. That's Brodie's.
Brian asked me.
I'm staying out of it. Okay, Brian.
He asked me.
Can you expound upon that?
Well, I mean, so
No Ma'am, you like that, don't you? Have we seen No Ma'am? I ain't seen him.
Yeah, he there. So firstly, I mean, obviously we know what Lad is. Shout out Lad. Got voted top 100 players in the NFL. Shout out to him. We know what he gonna do. Lad is everybody's one, right? I just think on week 1, right? On week 1, because I don't think training camp or anything else, I don't think QJ is out of there week 1. So if you asking me like, what is it gonna be to start the season? That's where I'm at. QJ's at 2. Wide receiver 2. Now, week 1, that might be wide receiver 5 after that Brazil game. You know what I'm saying? Going into it, I got my boy at 2. It might get crazy after that, because I think there's just going to be a lot of pressure. You went on a month rampage. You tapped in a couple of episodes about just like the pressure. There's a low threshold for mistakes this year from him. So it's put up or shut up. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the this is going to be the breakout year or any of that. I'm just, you know what it is. Either you executing or you not executing. And the consequence of either is going to tell us everything that we need to know. You play good, you're going to be there. Dropping passes, can't extend the drives. There's going to be plenty of people to take your position on the depth chart. After him, I got Mike. I do believe there will be a lot of Trey Harris action going on. But I think depth chart wise, I don't think we went and got Mike to just be bottom half of the depth chart. I think he's gonna get reps just to be out there, and people still, you know what I'm saying, kind of respect his deep ball playmaking ability. You know what I'm saying? 50-50 ball, him going up to go get that. And if nothing else, it's a decoy just because of the resume. You know what I mean? Trey Harris, for everything in this work, love, you know what I'm saying? I love the pick. We know what he will be, but I think at the end of the day, there's no tape on him just yet. Right? Like he ain't played a down yet. So it's like for me to come into it and say that like, oh, you gonna leapfrog, you know, QJ right out the gate. You gonna leapfrog Mike right out the gate. Like, ain't too inclined to lean on that on today. Like I said, September 5th.
I am 5th, 4, 5, 5.
We might be revisiting this conversation all together in a whole new 3. Some people might be at 6, 7 and scouting team, like just depending.
I'm just going off of it's one thing if he just had a couple drops, but it's another thing to have the inconsistency that you see in every game. He had one game where he went off, and that was the Raiders game, right? Mm-hmm. Every other game, it was just inconsistency. Like you would see a key drop here, but we were in great positions to where that was neutralized. But then the playoff came, and it was like it's different brand of football, and he really got exposed. Like I feel like the playoffs, when the pressure is the most on you, shows who you really are, right? Mm-hmm. And he didn't show up for us. And then people could say, "Oh well, if you're saying that, what about Herbert?" Then that says a lot about Herbert, bro. When you got to take everything with the quarterback, right? Look at the offensive front. Did he have clean pockets to throw? No, the offensive line was this, particularly the interior part of it was just getting destroyed. QJ was open and just not catching. I mean, the quarterback can only throw the ball and put good ball placement there. What else you want him to do? You want him to pause, run, turn around, unpause, and catch the ball?
Yes.
I mean, come on.
Yeah, I think, I mean, I agree. I just think
Mel would say he popped drunk this weekend.
Yeah, somebody was asking you, did you pop trunk this weekend? Yeah, I just think very similar. Like I said, I'm not calling for him to have this ultimate breakout season. I just think it's a more comfortable season.
But how long do we stay comfortable with that though? How long?
No. So what I'm saying with that, I'm not accepting you dropping key passes, not getting separation, and this and the other. I'm saying due to the nature of the players we have acquired, the pressure ain't so on him. To like it is, but all he got to do is just go play ball now. Like it ain't like you're the wide receiver 1. We need you to come in every week, win your matchup, and this. Like I don't think all of that.
We kind of do though.
Like
because
I would like it if he does, yes, but I don't think we need him to be like would it be great if QJ is 6-7 catches, 120 something yards, Jamar Chase, Jettas, that type of numbers? Absolutely, we would love it. Is 5 catches, 62 yards, and a touchdown, and no drops overly serviceable in our offense? Absolutely.
Okay, but at what cost? I mean, because if we're setting the bar that low, which I don't want to, because you're a 3rd-year player, you're a first-round draft pick, the bar should be high. Like my bar for Trey Harris is high. You know what I'm saying? And do we settle for that and allow the other players to stunt their growth because we're settling, we're just good with mediocre for QJ? Now, if QJ was drafted in the 5th round, I'd be, okay, yeah, he's putting up 5th round stats. Like, he's ahead of the curve, but he's still dropping. But he's a 5th round draft pick, and I'm giving him that grace. I'm not giving you that grace because you're a 1st round draft pick, and you was the wide receiver number 1. And go ahead. I'm sorry. Nah, and like people were saying like, oh, you gotta give him grace because he was playing in the X. I'm like this, man. You're a professional athlete. The best, you're playing the wide receiver position. You shouldn't be just playing one specialize in one position. You should be good enough to play all of them. Lad is good enough to play all of them. Mike can play. He won't do well in the slot, but I'm pretty sure if you put Mike in the slot, he would be serviceable for you. Keenan Allen can play all of them. You know, KLS is not a slot guy, but we'll see his trajectory. We'll see if he improve and he can play in a slot. We'll see. You know what I'm saying? But to just go off QJ, he was playing the X and he shouldn't have been playing the X. Doesn't matter, man. You gotta show up on Sundays. You're getting paid the big bucks, and they put the number one jacket on you, and you're the main target.
Yeah. So I agree with what you're saying. What I'm countering with, and it's not even really a counter. I just in context, right? I think the year for QJ to have the huge year was last year. You know what I'm saying? When we lacked offensive weapons, like that was the year you were supposed to go off. It ain't happened. I don't think this is the year that you go off because now it's just too much out there. There's an OG. There's a Conklin, you know what I'm saying? There's Amari and Najee, you know what I'm saying? There's a Trey Harris that we, you know what I'm saying? Like we ain't even mentioned the Raegers of the world, the Jitsleys of the, like there's so much going on offense now. Like I don't think the availability is going to be there for him to have, you know what I'm saying, 8-9 catches. Like I don't think he going to see them type of numbers just because there's so many other, like, so, you know what I'm saying? By that, in my algorithm, you know what I'm saying, my metric, less attempts, less probability to drop the ball. You feel me?
But no, you know, I'm saying I think it's higher because he drops it at a more frequent rate. I won't even say drop. He just doesn't fight for the ball because according to the NFL, you know, he has like 7 drops for the whole year, but because they count drops different. So when I say drops, I'm speaking of the missed passes that he didn't fight for, didn't make an attempt to catch, those type of things. That's what I'm talking about. I'm just including that in my drop version. So don't get technical on me, everybody. But I want him to do well. So I don't want everybody to think that I don't want QJ to do well. My thing is I'm just fed up with QJ because going into the playoffs, I had high hopes that he would show up and he didn't show up. And you just really just ruined everything for me. I was out there being an advocate for you. And you can go roll the tapes. You can go roll the tapes back. Go all the way back when we first launched. Talked about QJ. What he needed to do. Consistency. I'm giving him grace. He's going to get better. But that playoff game, for you to have 0 catches on the biggest stage, like I said, that 4th down play still is with me. Every time I think of him.
That really hurts you, huh?
Yeah, because he got no separation on it. And it's just the same thing you did the whole year. And then I go look at his draft scouting report, and it says the same thing, that he is still lacking in year 3. So come on, you got to improve somewhere. Like somebody tell me, what did he improve from year 1 to year 2? The only thing everybody go, oh, his numbers went up because he got more targets. So by virtue of things, your numbers are going to go up.
Now I'm saying it's the perfect blend of, again, we not flooding the you know what I'm saying, the play calling with calling your number, because we got so many other places to go with the ball now, including, you know what I'm saying, knock on anything, healthy Jay Herbo, who is calling his own number now. You know what I mean? That's just, you know, hopefully now that's somewhere in the playbook for extending plays on short yardage or whatever, that he just calling his own number. So I'm just saying the frequency of him getting attempts goes down, but with those attempts, I think he catches it. So if that only looks like 3 catches, 46 yards, and a touchdown, I'm saying I'm okay with that. Not that it's like, oh, like he's underperforming, overachieving, or whatever the case may be. Yeah. Like I'm cool with that. And, you know, 4 or 5 catches, no drops, 50+ yards, and a touchdown, cool. Because my expectation is the running game is, you know, 120+ yards or whatever, or at least, you know, +1 total yards between them running, catching, the whole 9. Jay Herbo probably got 30, 40 yards on his legs, something like that. Latin.
I'm at a minimum for this offense. I'm expecting at a bare minimum, like the lowest of the yard total is 375. That's the lowest I'm taking. 375 yards of offense. That's the lowest I'll go. we should really be like 400 plus with this offense.
Brian say QJ will be a wide receiver, at most wide receiver 2. Original says, sound like you're fed up with QJ not being good at what he doesn't do well. His usage is the issue. That's not his fault either. This year, he might be put into a position that's in his bag.
It's still, though, it's the catches. Even when they moved him around in different positions, he didn't get the separation. He doesn't fight for the ball. And then he's just inconsistent with catching. You just hold your breath with him. Now, I will say this. I've said it before. QJ, once he catches the ball, he's amazing with yak. With yards after the catch, he is legit. But it's, will he get separation on a route or will he catch the ball when it comes his way? That's what upsets me about him, because your year 2, no matter where you're at on the field, you're not getting separation from the DB. They're running stride for stride with you on the deep. I haven't seen a deep ball where QJ was just definitively wide open. He had a couple steps. It was a couple steps and he still missed him. He still missed it.
You all out burnt.
I want to know that you coming off the line and you're not getting pressed. You're not getting mushed down on presses, and you're not fighting for the ball, just to see that. Like you said before, if all QJ got to do is just, when they throw it deep, just jump. Just jump, you're going to get a pass interference. And he didn't do none of that, man. The one time he did against Kansas City, he got a pass interference on the big play. Appreciate you, Original.
Yes, sir. Welcome to Lightning Strike.
He does, Original. He does that very well. He will separate after he catches the ball. He can make those plays, but it's the process leading up to that. And I think if you can go roll the foot, I wish I had like the game footage where they got the overview of it and watch how many coverage sacks Herbert took because QJ didn't get separation. And he was
just QJ?
Yeah. And he was one-on-one coverage.
But was it just?
And Will Disley. What's good, Inspection?
You just go single my boy out is the reason Herbo back there taking sacks. He the only one that ain't getting no
because he's single covered. Lag getting doubled. Disley coming out his cut slow, and it's just QJ out there on the one-on-one, and he not even. And then
what y'all think, man?
What was that Raiders game like?
What is the role? That's the question. What is the role that y'all would like to see QJ in as wide receiver this year?
We debate the QJ show.
Yeah, hit the chat, hit the comments. You know what I'm saying?
QJ call in.
We gonna clip it up. What role? What is the proper usage of our first round draft pick?
No man say he about to separate from the team. My man's a menace.
What is the proper usage? I see a lot of people in the comments back and forth. Like, we say using him right.
I say wide receiver screen. Use him as screens, wide receiver screens, quick slants. But you gotta throw it low. So if he miss it, it just goes into the dirt.
You gotta make shoestring tackle.
Yes, you have to. Brian, you 100% right, man. Keenan Allen is a beast at route running, man. And that's why I think he's going to be on the team this year. Like, I feel like we got so much talent.
When you say you mean Keenan Allen?
Yeah. I could swap Keenan Allen for Mike Williams. Just 1 for 1. No, don't do it.
So my issue,
swap Keenan Allen.
Talent-wise, yes. Money-wise, that I do not.
You know what? Swap him for QJ. The only reason why QJ's still here is because he's on a rookie contract. Only reason. Let's be 100% real, and that's not sugarcoated. He's here because he's cheap. That's what it is. Is he a serviceable receiver? Yes, because when he catches the ball, and Brodie, you do make great sense. Him not being a focal point may very well be very beneficial to him.
Mm-hmm.
But he has to catch whatever comes his way in those 3 targets. If he can catch those 3 passes, I have no doubt that QJ will turn it upfield and get some yards after catch.
3 catches, 40 yards.
But at what cost are we waiting for that, though?
You saying for them 3 catches, we could have Trey Harris on the field. KLS could be out there running it up.
Original, and that's the same thing I said. I diagnosed that on probably in April. I said QJ should be 5 to 10 intermediate routes. That's his route running tree. That's where he specializes. He's a body ball catcher. So he prefers to catch the pass with his body instead of his hands. Whereas Trey Allen reminds everybody he catches with his hands. Josh Palmer has some drops too, man. I remember he dropped one in the end zone. Boy, I was so mad in the back of the end zone. I think it was against the Raiders.
But he did catch one in the back of the end zone.
Yeah, that was nasty. That was nasty.
That was ignorant. Like, I don't even know how you came down with that.
Yeah.
That play didn't get enough juice across the
Hondo, you're right, man. Medium. Maybe if we don't depend on QJ on 3rd and 4th downs, then we won't be so mad. Especially
I think we get him out of them pressurized situations.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think it's gonna be super beneficial for him this year. It's like, just go out there and ball, man. Like everybody else, we come to you, make the catch, 2 yards, just catch the ball.
That's it.
Next time, just run your route or block because it's going somewhere else.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting to see, especially in training camp, man. I can't wait to training camp to when the spirit of football comes out, where you see guys putting their hard-earned time in to make the team. A lot of players got to make the team, and then guys trying to earn more reps to get that week 1 playing time, that covenant week 1 playing time. It's gonna be beautiful to see. I ain't gonna lie, I'm excited to see Najee's first carry, Hampton's first carry as a Charger, OG's first snap as a Charger, Trey Harris' first snap as a Charger, and first snap as a lead receiver, as the man that's drawing all the attention. I'm excited to see that happen. Then excited to see this O-line. How much time are we going to give Herbert, especially against our divisional rivals? Like, that's going to say a lot. If they build this wall for him and they make it impenetrable, it's going to be fascinating to see, bro. It's going to make some fun football for us to see. Is Dicker Chargers' best kicker they ever had?
He could be.
He could be. He could go down, see his longevity, see how long he stays. I want him to be great. I don't want to be too great where he get expensive. Okay? Come on, like, let's taper the expectations. We can't hype him up too much. We got to keep him cheap. Yeah, they're the body ball catches. They're the inside slants, the body ball where he's using his body to secure the ball. Like I get it, man. I want to give QJ. If QJ's on the roster, I'm rooting for him. If these young guys show me enough, I'm moving away from them. If these young guys show me that they can get up to speed, I'm moving away from them ASAP. I'm not going to even joke you. I'm moving away from them ASAP. If these young guys, because I want them to get those reps. I've seen enough from QJ. But QJ lineup week 1 as receiver 2 or 3. You know what? Let's go, QJ. Let's get it. He scores a touchdown. I'm jumping up cheering. But I tell you this, he better not go. He can ask for a big contract somewhere else. But it's the reason why they brought in that many receivers.
It absolutely is.
Like, they went into the grocery store. They made groceries.
Even with that, the level of competition in that room has raised. So now it's just put up or shut up. You know what I'm saying? Like, last year, and again, like, I know it sounds like excuses, but it's just take football out of it. You know what I'm saying? When there is no competition,
you just out there.
Like, you just out here. You know what I'm saying? Bring in somebody new that know what the hell going on. Now you looking at them, they looking at you. Who wanted more? You know what I mean? Your position was solidified last year. There was no question about where you was on the depth chart. You know, and there still might not be. You know, we the fans, we gonna talk our talk. But at the end of the day, they did bring in a lot of wide receivers who are looking to play. So that's only going to elevate the level of competition that's in that room.
Raise the level. See, real people rise to the top. Cream rise to the top, as they say.
You know what I mean? That film session is a little longer now. That studying is a little more intense.
Y'all need to be there at 5:30 with OG, man. OG set the bar, man.
You biking to the facility. You know what I mean? He ain't got no
5:30. 5:30. He locked in.
Yeah.
5:30, man.
He got a real place to stay yet. My boy, straight business.
That man trying to get there and get there fast, and I don't blame him. Nothing but respect. You taking it. You locked in, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You locked all the way in.
Business.
And they gonna give you they're going to give you more reps just off that alone because they know you want it. They know that you're going to do something in that time frame. So I'm excited to see him. Like, that's one of the big things, like, to see the dynamics of the tight end game, him and Conkly, see what they do.
Yeah, that's gonna be good over there. Training camp is just gonna be good altogether. I forgot where I seen it, but somebody said they felt like we were gonna have one of the more competitive training camps in the league, and I agree.
It is. I seen that same take too.
Yeah, it was like some analyst or coach or something like that was just looking at what the Chargers
they tapped into the show. They tapped into the show. They listening to the show, bro. They hear us talking
podcast, about it. Like, share, subscribe, comment. You feel me?
Yeah. But this is definitely a dynamic group. This is probably the most excited I've been for a training camp in a long time, just to see the competition, just to see the new looks that we have, just to see the players out there running with pads on, going through the scrimmages and things of that sort. Be excited to watch. I don't ever get excited for preseason football. Never get excited. But this year I am, because there's so many new weapons that we have that we want to see them. We want to see what they are offering. So then we can see, hey, yes, we got that covered. Like, we got that person for the job.
No, man, I want to know if you going to the preseason game.
Yeah. The ones that so far against the Saints, yeah.
He just this very good price for you, my friend, on ticket resale.
Yeah. $5.
Ticket resale, buddy. Jaffe, what's going on? What's happening? Who is this? GC Angel says, who do y'all think will be the starting tight end to start the season and the end of season?
I think Conkly. I don't see OG just flat out beating Conkly. Even if OG shows out, it's going to be hard to, like, I think people underestimate how good Conkly is. He is a very well-respected tight end, a veteran tight end who did well on teams where he really didn't have the outstanding quarterback play. So I think we're in for a shock. Like, he's no slouch. He's no pushover. The dude works hard. He shows up. He's durable. And he plays the game very well. And it's not to knock OG. OG's going to put pressure on him. But if I'm a coach and I got a vet that ain't doing nothing not to be on the field, then I'm trying my best to continue to groom my tight end the right way. I don't want him to get too big too fast. You know what I'm saying? There's no rush. What's the rush? And Gates didn't start his rookie year, and Gates had a hell of a rookie year. You know what I'm saying? So you ease that onto him and put him in position to continue to build his confidence. And even if he's doing good, then that's even better for you. Because what does starting really do?
Confidence?
No, it does nothing really, because he's still going to get his plays. You still going to bring him in there to get his plays and his snaps. And he's still going to be effective in that. So really, what does it do? What does it do in year one?
Gets me running out the tunnel with the smoke, and they announce my name.
Yeah, I think Conkly, I think we're underestimating how good Conkly is. Conkly is a vet that can ball. So, and it's not no knock to say, oh, OG doesn't deserve to start. I think OG is going to put pressure on him to get more snaps. And you might see him eat into his snaps more, but to flat out replace him, I don't think so. There go OG in the building. Mm-hmm. Man, I hope to see you. We got y'all week on one of these weeks.
I think it's like 17 or 16. Originals say this is the most hype I've been since 2006 and 2010. I think the offense is about to pop and the defense is somehow getting slept on. Special teams is good, but not quite elite.
We're going to need them to be elite. But if we win all three phases of the game, there's nobody going to, that's how you steamroll.
The Staleyism.
What should I say? If we win, we got to have elite offense, elite defense, elite special teams.
Yeah.
That's what we're going to say.
Quick to hit that podium. We just want to win all three phases of the game. Shut up. Boo this guy.
But you're right, Original. Like, this is the most hype, I think, been around the Chargers in a long time. It's a lot of hype. It was a great 11-6 season, not a great playoff game. A lot of positive to take away from it, and a lot of corrections that we've made. And like I say, we didn't make the super big free agent splash name, but we didn't have to. I think we killed it in the draft like we did the prior year. And also, those guys, the Junior Colsons, Justin Aboye, those guys still are going to have, I think, exceptional season 2.
Mm-hmm.
Vidal, I think he's going to have an exceptional season 2.
Breakout season, Colson.
Definitely.
First season, Colson. Yeah, first season, Colson.
So that's going to be huge. That's going to be huge for us. Like, you got to look at, all right, we didn't go out and go get these super big free agents and tear up our cap space.
You
but
didn't get Jalen Ramsey?
We didn't go kill a cap. But I think the pieces that we got in free agency were just what we needed, and they addressed it. Like, just because they wasn't the big name, they still want to do big things in the offense.
People act like Becton wasn't a huge signing.
That was
not happy.
That was
can't make people happy. Like, how is this not overly celebrated?
That's right in Brodie's bag right there.
Wait, hold on. Tay say favorite flavor of wings.
Wang.
Of the wangs. Hot for me, but lemon pepper close to second. All right, Tay, I'm gonna answer your question, but first I'm gonna ask you a question. What's your favorite wing, drums or flats? Hit the chat, let me know. But for me, if I just had to make my ultimate, it would be lemon pepper mild all together, all drums. That's how I'm coming.
Mine would be garlic parmesan. That garlic parmesan. That's why I said we got to be elite in special team, because 2010 was on my mind. Like, you cannot sleep on special teams, especially in the playoffs, because that can be game changing. Your special teams can change the field position, or get you a touchdown, or get you in good field position from the special teams. That is money. Makes your life a whole lot easier, makes calling plays a whole lot easier and better. So special teams is key. And like you said, if special teams would have showed up in 2010, not missed field goals, we would already have a ring.
Man.
Can't wang with it. So it's just every element of the game we need to be elite at.
There you go.
Every element. Win the first down. Get that first down play, get into at least a 2nd and 4, 2nd and 5, 2nd and 4. Set ourselves up. That way, now the 2nd and 4 is looking good with the run. You can run down the clock now. You get in the 2nd 4, you got two good backs to choose from. So
not that shoestring Gus run, 1 yard.
And this dude, every time he get the ball,
third and 4.
Tay say flats all the way.
Whack.
He said party size drums close second, but overall I'll knock down like 40 flats in the 2nd. And he say lemon pepper wet. I want fried hard. I don't care, just whatever wings on the plate. I eat both. So I ain't got a favorite. I just like wings.
I mean, I do too. You know what I'm saying? I ain't picky, but you know what I'm saying? When I get my little allowance and I can pay my extra couple of dollars, or drum.
Man, I'll never forget. We was at the place and they brought you. They hand carried. They hand carried my boy ginger ale.
Playing with me.
And a 20-piece of wings. Hand carried. The whole staff came out there, brought him napkins, set up all his plates, brought his drinks and everything. They just called my number. When mine was ready, they called my number and told me to come get mine. But Brodie's, they delivered it to him. And the whole staff came out to speak to him and shake his hand and ask him how everything going. And old girl was like, yeah, do it.
Strike podcast, we appreciate you for all the love and support that you showed myself.
She threw him like 5. She's like, yeah, I threw a little 5 extra wings in there for him. And,
I fried hard.
This boy had a pound of like ranch. They brought him
No, he talking about, I don't need no sauce with my boy. I need all the ranch. I'm not here to play no games.
He had a pound, like they brought him so much ranch. And the only thing it says they charge for extra ranch, but they ain't charged Brodie.
You know what I'm saying? I took care of him on the back end, you feel me?
Boy, I'm talking about, they came out from behind. The cook brought him out, the cashier, the bartender, hell, even the janitor. I seen them wash his hands and grab a plate from Brodie and bring him out.
Took care of the squadron.
I'm just sitting at the table like, man, y'all called my number and I had to come get mine. And they had mines in they just threw mines in the to-go box. And I asked for it here. Brodie's was on this, on China, on fine China.
And heard you talking reckless.
I do, or ask if we believe in a tight end room. We do. Conkly is a bad boy. OG is a bad young boy. OG that guy like he gonna make some good highlight plays because he just wanted so bad, man. He want to be great.
Mm-hmm.
He want to be great, and I think he's humble about it. So far, when I've seen, he's just humble about it.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So I think Will Disley now he can play true to himself. You know what I'm saying? A lot ain't asked of him in the passing game, but he can still do what he needs to do in those.
I think he is another person who benefits from more options on the team. You know what I'm saying? You so busy worried about what's going on out here. You didn't forgot that this man done just chipped the block and somehow he 10, 15 yards downfield, wide open.
Originally say I'm a mix things of ranch. So do you mix the ranch and the barbecue sauce together?
That's what Original talking about doing?
Yeah. I wonder if he mixed them together and then dip it.
And got exotic with the ranch.
Yeah. Yeah, I ain't never been a ranch person. For the longest time I didn't know blue cheese or ranch. I didn't know the difference between either one of them. I just didn't like the white stuff.
Wait.
Pause.
Wait. Every day we get further and further.
323. We all want to see Trey Harris and Lambert ball out. I'm talking about show up. I want to see Trey Harris just break some ankles, bro.
Just and get up there one time.
Yeah, and KLS just him. I want to see Darius Davis have a hell of a year.
That's who I really want to see have a hell of a year. You know what I'm saying? Give my boy some plays. You know what I mean? Them reps that was gonna be QJ's, throw them DD away. You know what I'm saying? Throw them extra 4-5 plays that way. If we just gotta run something.
Oh, he said he mixed them. You gonna try that, Brodie? He said he mixed the barbecue sauce and ranch.
Give it a shot. You know what I'm saying? I'm always down for a ranch concoction.
I can tell y'all right now, y'all probably gonna like. This is the thoughts and views of DJ Nova Fresh.
Yes, please.
This is the soul thoughts. Not the thoughts of Lightning Strike. This is completely separate. I do not like buffalo anything. I can't stand the vinegar smell of buffalo. I don't like buffalo. The wings, and you spray them with olive oil or avocado oil and put them in the air fryer. Oh yeah, hard. Put hot water on them first.
That's not a bold take because it's not like I have to have buffalo anything.
I can't stand buffalo.
I'm not a heat person. So it's like at best I'm ordering is mild altogether. Anything past that is like, nah, you tripping.
So you don't like spicy chicken from Popeyes?
No, sir. No.
You don't like a spicy spicy 3-piece with 2 peppers? A biscuit? Some red beans?
Got your little juice. All of
yeah. Brodie, what?
Original me, please. I'll be on my way.
That's so.
Thank you, come again.
That's generic as hell.
Yes, man. I never said I was exotic. We talking about Popeyes. I didn't say we was at the one Michelin
I thought I knew Brodie. I thought I knew him, y'all. I don't know Brodie. I thought I knew Brodie.
I don't want the pepper jack and the spicy chicken.
Now I don't like super spicy. Like Tay talking about. He like all the heat. He like Chris. Shout out Chris, man. Shout out Chris. Chris do all that heat challenge. He do like Chris had some hot sauce that he just debuted.
Yeah, see like that type of, you know what I'm saying? Do the hot chip and all of that. Man, hell no.
He got 10 million Scoville units.
I'm not.
I take all heat challenges. I can't do it.
See, Tay, yeah, you alone in that space.
Yeah.
I'm not doing none of that. That red sauce at the taco shop be too much.
I gotta get that green. That green on the asada? Bust.
You know what I'm saying? How you boy out of there?
He say no ma'am say you gotta build up your tolerance. Hey, no ma'am. I learned something this weekend, man. I didn't know Jalen Green was from Fresno. I didn't know that. Did you know that, Brodie? Jalen Green is from Fresno, California.
Wow,
I was like,
what's going on in Fresno, California?
Because that's no ma'am's hood. That's no ma'am's hood. Hey, I can't do super spicy though. I like a little heat. I like to enjoy my food. I don't like my mouth to be numb while I'm eating.
That's what I'm saying. Once that little ring around your lips start tingling and all of that, and can I get another water? Like you chugging the whole thing, you can't put the fire out. Like, oh man, not fun no more.
Yeah.
Like I just came here for 2-piece white. What we doing?
Sure. He says he like older women like I do. That's what y'all got in Fresno. That's all that's out there. Man, he got me wanting some wings now, man. I'm supposed to be. No, I'm good. I got my little meal plan.
Little bust down.
Little bust out. You know they sell wings in that company.
Bucks and piece bust down.
Yeah, they like you can have it as an add-on. I'm gonna send you a screenshot of it. Yeah, they do. They got all flavors too. I'm like, how you supposed to be losing weight and y'all selling wings on the side?
Wings ain't wings is healthy-ish. I mean, by the time you drench them all in lemon pepper stepper and
that lemon pepper do be busting. I don't like Wingstop though. I'm not a fan of Wingstop. They just don't.
What Wingstop place or what wing place are you taking over Wingstop? Clip this because this about to be
Kill Chong.
That's different.
Kill Chong.
That's different. That's Korean barbecue.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Korean barbecue places.
What's the? It's a wing place in Virginia. It's like American Wings, American something.
American Deli.
I don't think it's American Deli. It's something like in the East Coast area, but it's like all over Virginia, and they got some fire wings. They got some good wings. Some wings. They got wings. It's a place in Memphis, barbecue place right next to the Lorraine Hotel. It's that little place. They got these smoke. They smoke their wings and then they fry them. They smoke their wings and then they deep fry them. And then they got this, it's like this barbecue gold or something they dip them in. Oh my God. Yes, indeed. But I'm just mad that we get finesse with the wings though.
How we get finesse?
Because they chop the wings and then they sell it to you. They sell one wing for double the price. They chop it into two and sell you one wing for double the price of two wings.
In the South, you used to having whole wings.
Yeah. If we want to talk about the best, I think like Kill Chong is my number one. My number two is the Blue Stove in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. The Blue Stove chicken.
Ratchet City.
Blue Stove chicken. Brodie, we have to somehow find a way to get to the Blue Stove chicken. Anybody from BR in the chat, chime in and let this boy know Blue Stove chicken is where it's at. I'm talking about all they do is fry chicken in there. And it's the best chicken wings you'll ever have in your life. He said $20 in hot wings, $50 in beverage on the tab. No, sir, I'll pass. That's Wingstop? Wingstop prices?
Probably.
Blue Stove
bus.
Blue Stove chicken in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. They got the original over there by Southern University. They got another one out Airline. Gotta be careful. You know, if you ain't from there. They got a couple more new ones that you can go there and be good. You get the red beans and rice and the wings. My golly, boy, I'm telling you now, if you ever in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, go to Blue Stove Chicken.
Yes, we headed to Blue Stove Chicken. How far is Blue Stove from Dallas?
It's about 6 hours. It says our local chain do all flats, lemon pepper wet. Pause. Where is that at? On SoCal Slime? Yeah, what's the chain?
Put on.
Put us on. He might be talking about, don't say Wingstop, man. I got to find that place in
I like American Deli, man.
What's this place?
They be getting to it. A little fried rice, lemon pepper mild, wet.
That's what American Best Wings. That's what it is. American Best Wings up in Virginia. They got some good wings. They got some good wings. But that Blue Stove, man, if y'all in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, somebody said the Chicken Shack, Fresno. Is that good? No, ma'am? Chicken Shack, Fresno?
Let's do a fact check with our consulate Fresno connoisseur.
Nah, that's them super hots. Mess around and have 6 drink refills just to cool your mouth. Oh, yeah, them. I can't do that. I can't do the super hot wings, man. I gotta have that garlic parmesan, man. It's just something about that garlic and that salt, and then that parmesan taste hits. It's like that cheddar, that old age cheese taste. It hits, and it's just immaculate wings, bro. Them garlic parmesan. And you know what's underrated? Some underrated wings. Barbecue, Honey Gold barbecue. That's the barbecue sauce they use at the place in Memphis.
Yeah. Like mustard base, huh?
Yeah. Oh, it's so good, man. They smoke the wings, bro. They smoke them and then they deep fry them, busting.
Ain't got that flavor.
Slime, he said, what about Red Rooster? He said he hasn't tried the Chicken Shack in Fresno. What's the good? Y'all drop y'all best chicken places where y'all at. Drop y'all best chicken places in the chat so we know what city and state is in, so that we can compile a list. If we down there, we stopping by getting some wings. The best fire wings around. Let us know what y'all got.
You can count on me. I got a dub. Got a dub to spin.
If you in Koreatown in LA, hit up Kilchon Chicken. Hit up Kilchon Chicken in LA in Koreatown. If you in Baton Rouge, hit up Blue Stove Chicken. If you in Norfolk, the Virginia area, in Virginia, Richmond, Norfolk, Virginia Beach, hit up American Best Wings. They got some good serviceable wings. They got a large selection flavors. Y'all gotta let us know what wings. Yes, right there. I'm ready, bro. I love some good wings, man. He said original say, nah, mess around and have 6 drinks on the wings. What? Hey, you know what? I remember in Pensacola, they had a place called Mickey's Sports Bar. And Monday night, they used to have nickel wing night on Monday night. Bruh. Who was in there every Monday?
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah,
yeah
boy.
boy. At Mickey's on nickel wing night. And then get nickel wing night. Nickel 5 cent wing. 5 cent wing night. 5 cent wing night at Mickey's. At Mickey's Sports Bar in Pensacola off Pine Forest Highway, I think it was.
Man.
Mickey's. Anybody from Pensacola can vouch for that. He's what?
It's different.
Is this in Hawaii inspection? Is this Oahu? Because I'm gonna go in there next week.
Brian asked earlier in the show what our 4th of July plans was. You gotta let them know, man.
I'm going to the park.
What?
Going to the park. Going to the park and watch the fireworks. Let me text myself this. Tonky on wings. SoCal Slime said, yeah, Rooster 5. Red Rooster 5. Church's Chicken. Hey, while you playing, Brian, Churches upgraded their menu.
First off, I grew up on Churches. I never forget where I came from.
We ain't really mess with Churches.
Never.
You had to go to the trenches to eat Churches where I'm from.
I'm telling you, I ain't never.
And if you're on that side of town,
Churches
messing with Churches,
store, beauty supply store, and it's up.
And if the Churches closed down, you really in the wrong side of town. They got to close down Churches. But Churches back in the day was too greasy. But now Churches overseas,
Texas fried chicken,
man, overseas in the Middle East, man. Now they bringing that menu to the States. You know that, right? They done brought to Texas. They call it Churches Texas now. Even though it started in San Antonio, I think. Churches Chicken started in San Antonio. Yeah, Waipahu. Yeah, I'm going to be there. I'm going to check that out. I'll be at work on 4th. Called in on Juneteenth, though.
No,
yeah.
Man.
Yeah. Because we off next week. Let y'all know.
That's what I'm saying.
Next week, no show. I'll be in Hawaii on vacation. Got the little ones being on vacation, man. Mm-hmm. Hey, man. I gotta get it, man. I gotta go vacate, man. I gotta go sit in the sun. I need it. I need it.
Yeah. But get you some time, man. Much deserved, well deserved, my boy.
Hey, man. Hopefully I come back to a job. Hopefully.
Damn, homie.
No, I graduated college. I went to college in Hawaii. No, man. I was still mad that I sold my house. I should have never sold that house. No, Hawaii is not. But I'm trying that out. Tanoka. Brian say Churches. Brian the hood, man. Brian.
Mm-hmm. And you didn't want to hear Spice One, wasn't it? Something like this, like that. I'm piecing it all together, Brian. Like you gotta watch you. You out here. Next thing you know, like y'all got y'all shiesty masks ready. Like, wait a minute, is this a drill?
Yeah.
Is this a drill?
He like, get in the car, cuz. Get in the car.
Yo, Doe, let me out.
I see them little Marquez. I see them little Buster Raider fans, cuz.
Little Buster Raider fans.
Gonna pull up on them, homie.
Strings on with the straps and the Velcros, homie.
Hey, where y'all from?
Vegas.
Step them out, cuz. Yeah, you know it's coming to the end of the show, man. You want to get us out of here? But hey, no show next week, man. But still tap in with us. Hit us up on social media and everything. We still gonna be responding, reacting to everything, man. But
content still dropping.
Yeah. Who knows though? We might do a pop-up. It'll be from my phone though. You know. out on the beach in Hawaii and that warm Waikiki, why not Yokohama Beach?
Been
You know what
hearing
I'm
nothing but
saying?
good reports, man. I feel like Hawaii is probably always popular. I mean, I've been, it is always popular. I just feel like more people closer to me have been going frequently. And everybody's just been having like the time of their life.
All right, bro. It's like, it's chill, cuz. Appreciate you for tapping in with us, original, man. For sure. Sure.
But yeah. Thank you everybody for stopping by today. Tapping in with us in the pod. We'll be back tomorrow, Taco Tuesday edition, Lightning Strike Podcast. LS Boats, like, share, subscribe, comment, follow us on all social media platforms. We are on Twitch. We are on X, but we're not on X. We on Instagram. We stream live on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok daily, every day, 6 p.m. Pacific time, West Coast type shh. You feel me? 213-433-7793. Shout out to my boy from the Carolinas, from Charleston, tapped in today on the hotline. We appreciate you for joining us. And with that, we'll be back tomorrow, y'all.
Oh boy, we out.